Hey, what's up, everybody? Just DJ now, and I'm back to home. Since this game doesn't seem like it has a save feature or anything, let me just click on that real quick. It doesn't seem to have a save feature or anything, so I didn't want to stop and then have to play it over again to get to this part. So I'm just gonna continue playing. So fuck it, let's go. I'm rendering out the first part now. I hope they don't fuck up the damn video. Maybe I will use some of Rachel's travel books and find some place to go. Where am I gonna go, man? Where am I gonna go? No matter what, I needed some kind of escape from all this misery and horrors I have seen today. It was my wallet, with its contents intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Do I black out and like go ape shit? Maybe I was sleepwalking again, or maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, the water tower. Was I at those places before? Yeah, I guess. I didn't see how it could have happened any other way. I must have been the one of those. Oh, I had to been. What? I must have been the one to lose my wallet and its contents. But what does that mean? Did I see that my wife was sucking another man's dick, black out, go ape shit, kill all them, and then sleep? Who knows? But we'll find out in this episode of Home. I need my wallet. What the fuck I'm doing? There, that was decided. Okay. So now what? Do I leave out the front door? I guess so. But I'm still confused. Like, what is the noise that I'm always hearing, and who's always like one step ahead of me? I still had no idea what was on that tape I found in the garbage. If only I had found a way to watch it. Yeah, I'm kind of mad about that. From now on, I have no one. Oh, from now on, I have no one to get angry with me for stupid things like buying this TV. That's fucked up. I need to watch it. The OVCR had long since broken down, and I never about to replace it. Great. So I'm never gonna be able to see what's on that tape unless we play the game over again. Alright, let's go. Back downstairs and out the front door, and off to another adventure in Home. A fucking pixelated classic. I don't know. The mail still sat there heaped up on the floor. How long had Rachel been lying in that basement? How long ago was she brutally murdered? I couldn't leave, not until I had thought about this some more. I needed answers. Answers? What the fuck you mean? I couldn't go back down there, not until I've gone over everything. I needed to make sure everything was perfectly clear. So I guess I gotta look around the house and figure out what the fuck happened. There would be no more dinners here. No more chit-chat over breakfast. At least not for us. Maybe me and my new wife that don't go around sucking dick randomly. Maybe that bitch will be able to have dinner and breakfast with me. I must have locked the door. There's no reason to return to the backyard anyway. Oh, woe is me. Alright, so let's continue going. I'm gonna go back upstairs and see if I can find out some more shit. So pretty much, I wasn't able to find the tape. My wife be dead. Though I wasn't able to use the tape pretty much. Oh, God. This suck. Alright, so let's continue on. OVCR, okay. So I'm back in this room. God damn it. Alright. So what the fuck do I gotta find? What do I have to realize? What happened? What went on? Like, who the fuck is killing everybody? Was it me? Was it somebody else? Like, what the fuck? I'm still confused about that. Okay. So that's that. It's the bed. That's the room I woke up in. God damn it. What the fuck happened to me? Why was my leg fucked up? What am I gonna do with this gun? Like, I got a gun. What the fuck is it used for? I thought I'd be able to murder somebody. Oh shit. Have I even been in here before? The reflection in that grimy glass was only the shadow of a whisper. The quiet in that room unnerved me terribly. I still love the old-timey charm of that claw-footed bathtub, though it seemed like comfort. Okay, great. So I've been here before. What the fuck am I looking for then? What the fuck does any of this mean? My wife is dead. Who knows how long she's been dead? It was the key card I found in that factory, the one that allowed me to slip through the door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's, but if that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? Yeah, I'm guessing, yeah. Who else would have been Norman? What were you doing back there? So I'm guessing, what, am I making decisions for what I think? I'm confused. The laptop had finally run out of power. I am confused. What the fuck did I do before I went to sleep? I just threw shit everywhere. Like, what the fuck? This is the bathroom again? Yeah. Okay. So, what am I supposed to be doing? I'm guessing now I'm just making decisions on what the fuck happened in the past. I don't know if that changes. Does that change the story? Maybe it changed the story. Maybe I'm just like figuring shit out, and that's how my character will think now. Like he'll be thinking that okay, this is normal, but it's somebody else obviously here. Maybe if I had seen that tape, maybe I have more insight of who else has been around. Because I know it's somebody either like a couple of steps ahead of me. Because the campfire was still there and had burnt shit in it. And goddamn, what else? The campfire still had fire. It seemed like I had seen all there was. Maybe I thought they were ready to go back into the basement. Why would I want to go back in the basement, man? There's some fucked up shit down there. I guess I was ready to face the truth now. Face my dead ass wife. Let's go. It was a knife I had found in the sewers. I left it here because I didn't want it near me anymore. Was all this my fault? Was I responsible for Rachel's death? It was. If I was guilty, I could take this. Oh, I could take this to a warm place. What? I could take this to a warm, safe place and do something about it. Did I pick up the knife? Am I going to use the knife to kill me? Am I going to kill myself? I guess I take the knife. I took the knife and kept it firmly in my hand. The gun I had found in that other man's tunnel. What was it doing? Or what was he doing with it? Why had I taken it in the first place? Was this my doing? Did I bring this upon Rachel? My head began to spin with guilt and worry. If I wanted to end it, I could do it. I could do it with that gun. Did I pick it up again? Yes. It was like carrying an anvil, but I wouldn't let it go. Not again. I couldn't go back into that room again. I needed to put an end to the situation one way or another. Oh God, am I gonna murder myself? What the fuck? I don't want to kill myself. I want to kill whoever killed her. I need more clues. More blues clues, man. I can't just end it all. Seems like the mail been there for a while. That was it. With Rachel gone, I couldn't stand it and to be in his house a moment longer. Did I leave and say goodbye to my nightmare forever? Yes. I'm saying yes a lot. Since I had arrived in town, things have been difficult. Working in that plant, though, had been good for me. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that's when I started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours. At a time, drinking was probably just a way to deal with that. It was almost as if I was trying to beat my brain at its own game. Things stopped making sense sometime after that, and my memories of what happened are still in the flux. But I know Rachel had tried. I know she had tried to be there for me, even when everything was falling apart. This night had unearthed terrible truths, but I knew if it was a final act of a long-standing horror I had been living. Waking up in that house tonight was the final cruelty. I wish I had remained unconscious in that room forever. Even though that man I had found in that old place was a mystery, why was he dead? Or who had done it to him? Was not something I could even begin to understand. Or why, for that matter, was I in that damn room in the first place? The forest especially was a difficult maze. And I would rest easily if I never saw it again. I knew Norman was completely innocent in all this. He'd obviously been going back to the factory, rooting in those lockers. But had he brought that poor guard I had found to his end? It certainly seemed so, but I almost didn't want to believe it. I had to catch my breath to take it all in. Up until the factory, things had only gotten worse, but then I had seen something I wouldn't have expected when I went to Norman's store. That's when my perspective on all this really started to change. Norman was dead, but I had no idea what had happened to him. Finding Rachel's things in the store, though, had been the ultimate shock. I would get no answers now, but that didn't stop my head from reeling with the questions. But as painful as it was, all that, oh God, I couldn't bear to think about it again. After all I had done and seen, finally coming home was supposed to be the end of this entire ordeal. God help me, though, it was only the beginning. As I swung open the door and stepped out into this air, I caught the scent of wet grass and fog. Rachel, my beautiful wife. Just the thought of her again, cold and inert, shocked me from head to toe. What would I do now? Who would I turn to? It was only a matter of time before the police got involved. What the fuck is that? But before the neighbors knew, the front lawn was soft and given beneath my feet, and I couldn't shake the urge that I shouldn't stand there, but rather I should run. Okie dokie. The fuck? That's the end? So you telling me I stopped the game right before the You serious? So that was Home. It was pretty interesting. It was cool. I was wrapped up in it. It invoked Elton John. It invoked senses of horror, and you know, it frightened me a little bit, but it wasn't like booga booga booga. It was more like that kind of like haunting horror type feeling, where it's like anything can happen at any time, and just the subject matter and the things that was going on was fucked up, and it was more interesting as a mystery. But Home's dedicated to my wife Nancy. Watch it back. What the fuck? I feel like nothing got solved. I feel like I missed a lot of stuff, and I think if I had looked at that tape, maybe things had changed. Maybe I'll do a second playthrough of Home and try to do some things different, because I heard it's got replayability and it's a lot of different stuff and different combinations of shit. Because I found that wood, I ain't do shit with it. I found a lot of stuff I ain't do shit with. The gun, the knife, was it just clues, and I could piece together what happened. Maybe Norman killed the what happened? I'm confused. Like, what the fuck was going on? So yeah, I'm probably gonna play this again. I gotta figure out what the fuck. What did I miss? What happened? Horror.com. What happened? That's what I'm thinking about. But anyway, this is DJ Now. Sorry that I came back to do absolutely nothing and it ended, but hopefully you guys enjoy Home. Maybe you guys want to pick it up. It's only $3 on Steam, and it was on sale for like $2.50 a while ago. So it's really cheap. It's fun. See what you do. What happens in your story. Well, other than that, this is DJ Now, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. I'm outie.